Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, I'm KingNido, and today we're coming to you from Eterna City where the Devons are going up against the Pewter Skulls, and let's have a look at this tale of the tape between the only two sides who have ever, unfortunately for their records, taken the wooden crown, but at the moment they are actually both contesting to try and make it into a Leaders 8 position. So with that said, let us know in the comments below who you think's going to win this matchup. Will it be the grass types? Will it be the rock types? Let's go!
3, 2, 1, go!
And starting off this match, it is going to be the Terrestrial Draftee Rabsca with its telepathy alongside Brambleghast and its ghostly presence going up against that Dusk form Lycanroc alongside Stone Jonah, who are looking to bring their physicality for the Skulls, and it is Lycanroc immediately going for the Swallow, but it's been too early for it to go for a stockpile, so that is going to fail. This opens the door for Brambleghast to go with the Petal Blizzard, and already that telepathy has come into play because Rabsca takes no damage, but it is a one-hit wonder taken down on the word go. Lycanroc has been eliminated. Massive damage onto Stone Jonah, who does fail with that magnetic flux. This allows Rabsca to go for the pound that does practically nothing there to Stone Jonah, who is now being joined by Clorf. Brambleghast though with a massive start follows it up with the Thunder Punch there onto Clorf, getting some good damage, but Clorf does respond by going with a super effective Burning Jealousy to connect with both grass types. Stone Jonah is going to follow that up with a super effective Flame Wheel, putting Rabsca into knockout range, but Rabsca is going to respond with the Grassy Glide, more super effective damage, and it takes it straight to Stone Jonah, putting it now into knockout range. Brambleghast is going to respond with the Revelation Dance, capitalizing on its grass type, and it takes Clorf out of this match. These two sides are dropping bombs as Stone Jonah is going to respond with the Fickle Beam, but Rabsca is able to hang on, and it is going to respond with the Malignant Chain onto Stone Jonah to complete the huge play. And what has happened at the start of this matchup? Already half the Skulls have been eliminated, as it is that Midnight Lycanroc being joined by Dreadnought. Brambleghast is immediately going to go for the Swift, once again connecting with both members of the Pewter Skulls. However, Lycanroc is going to respond by going with the Flying Press, but it phases straight through Brambleghast. However, Dreadnought, looking to do its part, is going to go with the Expanding Force. This is going to connect here with Brambleghast, getting some good damage as well, but Rabsca is going to respond with the Cosmic Powder. It is going to boost its defensive stats, including that 100 base special defense, but it does not have much health to work with. Brambleghast, however, is going for the Shelter, slowing things down. It is also going to boost its physical defense a great deal. But it is Lycanroc now setting up the Misty Terrain, as that mist is going to swirl across the battlefield. The Skulls still yet to get an elimination, as it is Dreadnought with the Flower Trick. This critical play is going to be resisted, and Brambleghast hangs on by a thread from that critical play. This allows Rabsca to respond by going with the round onto Dreadnought. Not much damage being done there to the Water Rock type, as Brambleghast is going to follow it up with the Rock Slide. Again, that spread damage onto the Pewter Skulls, but it is Lycanroc now with the Hydro Cannon to take Rabsca out of this match. Not very effective, but effective enough to finally get one on the board for the Pewter Skulls here. And there is that daylight coming out over Eterna City as well, with Dreadnought following up with the superpower, but again it phases straight through the easy target that is Brambleghast, who is now being joined by Jumpluff, immediately going with the Tickle. It is going to lower those physical stats of Dreadnought, including that 115 base attack. The Pewter Skulls massive physical side, as Brambleghast is going with the Power Whip, and it takes out another Lycanroc in this match with super effective damage. Dreadnought, however, is going to go for the Hydro Steam, and Brambleghast, not able to get out of the way this time, is finally going to be eliminated. The Skulls needed Brambleghast off the field, but it is going to be Breloom coming out for the Devons. It is Pupitar coming out for the Skulls. Jumpluff with the Flash Cannon onto Dreadnought here. Not much damage being done there, but still it is going to lower its special defense. However, Dreadnought is going to respond by going with the Lunge, taking it straight to Breloom, getting some good damage, also lowering its attack in the process, but Breloom is going to respond by going with the Low Kick. It has taken Dreadnought out of this match, and Pupitar is all by itself with 4 members of the Devons to contend with, but it does go with the Blaze Kick, and it takes Breloom out of this match. that massive critical play there for the Pewter Skulls, as Pupitar has a huge task ahead of it. It is Ludicolo coming out for the Devons, the Iron Defense being set up here by Jumpluff. It is going to greatly boost its own physical defense, and Ludicolo looking to follow it up goes for the Feathered Dance, trying to lower the stats here of Pupitar. It does lower its physical attack a great deal, but Pupitar is going to respond with the Blood Moon, taking it straight to Ludicolo, getting in some good damage there, as well as that mist is going to disappear from the battlefield. Jumpluff does go with the Yawn. They want to put Pupitar to sleep so it can't go on the offensive. It is going to grow drowsy here, and Ludicolo is going to follow it up by going with the Fling. It is going to fling its Lancet Berry at Pupitar, which does practically nothing and allows Pupitar to chow down. It is getting pumped, and it needs to get pumped here because it is the last remaining member of the Skulls. It goes with the quick attack. It gets the critical play onto Ludicolo, but Jumpluff looking to capitalize goes for the Thunderclap, but unfortunately that is going to fail. This leaves Ludicolo needing to do the work here, as it is going to go with the Sweet Scent. They are not going on the offensive right now. This is going to lower the evasiveness of Pupitar, as it does respond by going with the Moonblast, onto Ludicolo, putting it into knockout range, lowering its special attack, but Pupitar has fallen asleep thanks to that Yawn that was set up by the Devons. This allows Jumpluff to go with the upper hand, and even though they've got the upper hand, that is going to fail, but Ludicolo trying to do its part does go with the parting shot. It is going to go back to the bench. The field of play has slowed down greatly at the moment, as the Skulls still only have Pupitar left. Ludicolo returns to the bench, and out in its place it is going to be Blossom in this match, as Pupitar is drowsing away. Unfortunately for the Pewter Skulls, the Devons are in control, and it is the Aqua Step from Jumpluff here to take Pupitar out of this match, and with that chaotic start, all those super effective spread moves, but the Devons were able to get those crucial early eliminations to get their third win over the Pewter Skulls here. This does not change the leaderboard though, as next round they are going up against the Anastar Galaxy, whereas for the Skulls they'll be going up against the Hammerlock Draconids. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.